Say hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to our day.
Good morning.
Yay! Good morning, people. Damn, we are so exhausted. Literally, so slept over 12 hours last night and she's still tired. I didn't have a brilliant night. My chest has been awful. Kicking up a load of gunk. I'm really struggling to breathe. Literally just coming back from the toilet then was just awful. But we had to set an alarm to wake up because I had my injection today. And so we had to go there. Soph dropped me off and she went in to get a parcel which we missed, which is the girls' Woof Woof box. And I went in for my injection because I've had the injection before, because I've got allergies to medicines, and the Pneumovax vaccine has different ingredients each time it's given or whatnot, because they're protecting against the different type of pneumococcal bugs that are out, the 13 different types. When she gave it me, I had to sit there and wait 20 minutes to make sure I didn't have an adverse reaction to it. But whilst I was there, I'd found out that the building work that they're doing at the hospital, which is right behind our medical centre, is actually the expansion of our GP. So those plans that have been going on longer than we've lived here, they're actually going into place. So we're getting a bigger car park and more GP rooms and whatnot. So let's just hope they can get the doctors to fill it. But whilst I was there, she turned and said, "Oh, your sputum that you sent off recently has come back negative." And I was just like, "It really hasn't." She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "No, because the recent sputum that I sent off, someone cocked up and sent it for the wrong thing to spite me putting what it was being sent in for." And her response, "Oh, we've just been so busy around here." Not the point. When it comes to somebody's health and their life, you cannot state that being busy is an excuse. Full stop. Problem is, obviously I couldn't get a sputum in today because it needed to have been there by 10. And I was not going all the way up there before 10 o'clock to come all the way home to go all the way back out there 3 hours later. My body would not be able to cope with that. Which means it's going to be next week beforehand. Before I can get a sputum in. I have, however, started my brand new prophylactic antibiotic. So if you missed that vlog a little while ago, my immunologist and my pulmonologist doctor, they've worked together to come up with a new range of antibugs for me to take, where I get 3 different antibugs and each month I change it. So I've just started something called Septrin, I think it is, and then the month after that is doxycycline, and then the month after that is amoxicillin, and then I go back to Septrin, and it just kind of does that. So these 3 antibugs cover the 4 or 5 different bugs that I've been growing in my lungs over the last few years. So the hope is that taking these antibugs regularly and changing them every month the hope is that it will be able to keep on top of clearing these bugs regularly before they start developing into worse stuff that makes me really ill. So although I've not managed to get a sputum sample in yet, changing my antibug, we are praying and fingers crossed it sorts my lungs out. Who knows? But we then went to Tesco's and got shopping for the next week. We've come home, we're about to have a coffee. I'm obviously going to go nap. Sophie's going to nap because she is just so exhausted. And we haven't collected the girls yet, hence why I have no Albert in my face. And hence why you've not seen them come home all excited yet. It's not safe for Sophie to drive to her parents. I know they're only like half an hour up the road, but with how exhausted she is, it's just not safe. So she's going to have a coffee, she's going to have a nap. When she wakes up, she'll then go and collect the girls. But other than that, that's kind of our day so far. We forgot to say the other day, when we went to the Hippodrome, there was, because we were in the wheelchair bit, there was like, I think another 3 people in wheelchairs and their person that was with them. And the lady next to us, it looked like she had cerebral palsy, and she had a bottle of Coke. But of course, the only straws that they gave them were paper. And every time she put the paper straw into the bottle of Coke, all it done was created it to foam, and the foam was going up the centre of the straw, was then going over the straw, was literally like foaming everywhere. So Soph had a bright idea. It didn't even cross my mind, but Soph turned and said to me to ask them if they get on better with plastic straws, because thanks to my good friend Louisa, she sent me a box of straws a little while ago where her husband and son, they went round to like Subway and Burger King, said to the staff like the situation that I was in, and asked if they could grab a load of straws. So they did, and literally the box was huge. And obviously they're all the straws that are in the plastic outer wrapping thing. So those straws I keep on my wheelchair, because then they're clean, they're protected, they won't get dirty, and I'm going to have a straw everywhere I go. So Soph's bright idea was for me to offer one of those straws. And because obviously they were cleaning in a wrapper, it wasn't like I was handing out a straw that I've just whipped out my pocket and been like, here! It was like hygienically wrapped and everything. And let me tell you, they were so thankful that the lady was able to have a drink without it foaming everywhere. She was able to not have like paper sticking to her lips and things like that. And it was just so lovely. And as Sophie said, we've got to stick together. But for now, I'm going to have a coffee.
Guys, I've just got to Mum and Dad's, so I've got my phone ready so that hopefully we can see the girls going wild. Well, we can hope anyway. I hope they're excited to see me. Right, let's see, shall we? Come in! Come on! Hey! Shall we go in the lights so we can actually see the excitement? Hello, Lottie! Hi! Hello! Oh! Hello! Look at you! Hi, baby girls! Oh, you ate my face? Oh, you're still eating my face? Hi! Hello! Hello, baby girl! Hi! if I got that or not. Hi! Hello! Hello! Beautiful!
It's going?
Yes.
Right, guys, we're gonna shock the girls. Soph's been and collected them, which I'm presuming they went very wild.
They did. I recorded it.
And so you've already seen it. But I'm gonna cover myself over, pretend I'm not here, and we're gonna get Soph to be like, "Where's Mummy? Where's Mummy gone?"
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going
Mummy.
to shut the back door, put one of them in the garden, then get the other one out the car,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to open the back door so they both come in at the same
Yeah,
time.
I'm
and
gonna
not
like get them to
confused.
be like, "Find Mummy then," and see how long it
I'm
takes.
reckoning Albert might just jump up straight away.
Possibly, am I completely covered?
Yeah, look it. Yeah.
Few moments later, a few inches later, 2 hours later, 1 eternity later.
Where's Mummy? Where's Mummy to?
You knew straight away! Hey, baby girl!
I'm trying to find something, Mum.
Hey! Hello! Dixie! Give me a kiss! Give me a kiss! Give me a kiss! Rodney! Hey! Hello! Hey! Hello! Hey! Rodney! Hey!
Give
Ooh!
Mummy a kiss.
Ugh. Dixie, give me a kiss! Kiss! Dixie, kiss! Dixie, kiss! Kiss! I know you are! Hey! Hey! That was so funny! And we are back to normality.
Hey, Mum.
Alba bringing me a toy.
Yeah, Mum.
Dixie throwing me a toy.
Yeah, Mum.
Nighttime kisses and cuddles.
That's me, Mum.
Neediness. Treat balls. Without even being asked. Good girl, Alba.
Amazing.
Where's the other one?
Where's the other boy?
You'll find it.
Is it under here? Oh, it was next to it.
Wow. Oh yeah, I like this. I like this thing on my butt.
I'll put my
Right-
butt on it.
right on my
oh,
butthole.
That was warm. What is this?
What else am I gonna find? Wait for the other treat ball.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing.
I can't find
With
it.
the floppy tongue.
Yeah.
What are you doing down there? It's so good to have them home. Dixie, go see Mummy.
Well, Mummy's not done
I know,
yet.
but I just wanted to see her response.
Wow, Mum.
Look at them. You missed them so much.
Yeah, we really did miss our bedtime treats like this, Mama. Just having one bedtime treat.
I was
is
waiting for
not
that
the same.
pickles come back to me
Yeah, Mum.
because treat balls aren't ready yet.
Yeah, Mum.
It's crazy because they only went Tuesday afternoonish, so there was
Well, it was evening
no.
by the time
It was
went.
Monday afternoonish evening. Tuesday we went away. Wednesday we were away. Thursday we were away, and then obviously today like evening again. So it's literally like roughly 4 or 5 days, and it feels like a month. It's been awful. I was fake crying earlier. We were just going off to like have a little nap to try and still like get our energy back. Fake crying turned into real crying because the girls wasn't with me. Like, what a pansy! It was just like, really? Cannot believe with this.
First of all, it was really obvious that you were fake crying, and then it just went on for a little bit longer.
And Sophie's like, you shut
And
up.
it got a little bit sniffier, and then I was just like, you're really crying now, aren't you? And she was like, yeah! And I was like, is it because you missed the girls? Yeah!
It was so funny.
Ding,
So emotional.
Babe.
Did you get it?
That!
Did you get it?
She's changed it for just from going like to being like, nah.
I got to attack it.
Yeah. We had this with us in bed all night last night.
I'm okay with it. It is literally huggable.
Yeah. It's the best. I don't know if you can get them online. Obviously, we got them in a garden
I think
centre.
it's called Warmies.
Yeah. It is literally the best.
It is.
Seriously recommend it.
I mean, imagine using that when you have period pain. Or back pain.
I just said to Sophie, it'll be perfect. It'll go straight up my spine.
Yeah.
Literally top to bottom. But anyway.
Top to bottom. That's... Your spine from top to your bottom.
I don't understand.
It's just the fact that usually if they say top to bottom, it's not as... Did you drop your ball? It's not as accurate as literally being the top of your head to your bottom.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah, we'll
Where's your treat ball?
send help.
Did you drop your treat ball?
Yeah, because I want to get her treats. Look, she sat there waiting for him. Cheeky shit. So, back to normality tomorrow with their woof woof box. So, look at them get excited with these treats. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Look at how she's gazing at her mummy. It's literally like looking right in her eyes, not at the treats.
Mommy Boo. Thank you.
Good girl.
She's
I got to go on
adorable.
the floor, man.
Not had these in a long time.
No.
Apparently, when it hit 10 o'clock when they were at Soph's parents', Alba was in Soph's mum's face like, treats. She knows the time.
She does.
Bless her.
Oh, my pillar's too low. There we go.
But anyway, join us tomorrow for their... So...
And for say it.
No, that's not tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't say that.
No. It ends up in too big of a vlog. So that will probably be Monday.
Yeah. And then hopefully on Tuesday...
I'm taking.
And then hopefully on Tuesday my new subscription might be here.
Woo!
It might not be, but it might.
Maybe. So, thanks for coming on and stay with us. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone!
Good night.